Someone is manipulating you right now. Not a villain, not a stranger in a dark alley. It could be your coworker, your best friend, the app on your phone, or even the person sitting right next to you. And the scariest part? You have absolutely no idea it's happening. Today, I'm going to show you 7 dark psychology tricks that are being used on you every single day. Once you see them, you can never unsee them. Dark psychology isn't some conspiracy theory. It's a real field that studies how people use psychological tactics, often unconsciously, to influence, control, and manipulate others. These aren't tricks from a spy movie. They're happening in your office, your relationships, your social media feed. Let's expose them, one by one. Trick number 1, the foot in the door. Someone asks you for something small, almost too small to say no to. You agree, and then, slowly, the requests get bigger and bigger. A classic example. Your boss asks you to just quickly review one document. Next week, you're working weekends. Why does this work? Because once we say yes once, our brain wants to stay consistent. We don't want to feel like we're contradicting ourselves. How to protect yourself? Pause before every small favor. Ask yourself, where is this going? Trick number 2, love bombing. And this one can genuinely damage your mental health. Love bombing is when someone overwhelms you with attention, compliments, and affection. It feels incredible, like you finally found someone who truly gets you. But the hurt, it's a trap. Love bombers create dependency. They make you feel so special that when they eventually pull back or become controlling, you're already hooked. You'll do anything to get that feeling back. This happens in romantic relationships, but also in friendships, cults, and even in workplaces with manipulative leaders. The red flag? Intensity too fast, too soon. Trick number 3, the scarcity illusion. Only 2 left in stock. Offer expires in 10 minutes. Limited seats available. Sound familiar? Your brain is hardwired to want things more when they seem rare. It's called scarcity bias, and marketers, salespeople, and manipulators exploit it every single day. The truth? Most of that scarcity is manufactured. The deal doesn't expire. The stock doesn't run out. But your brain panics, and you buy, you commit, you decide before you've had time to think clearly. Defense? When someone creates urgency, slow down on purpose. Urgency is a manipulation signal. Trick number 4, gaslighting. And this one can genuinely damage your mental health. Gaslighting is when someone makes you question your own reality, your own memory, your own sanity. You say, you said you'd be there at 7. They say, I never said that. You always do this. You're so sensitive. Over time, you stop trusting yourself. You start second-guessing every thought, every feeling. You become dependent on the gaslighter to tell you what's real. This is emotional abuse, and it's more common than you think, in relationships, in families, and even in workplaces. The antidote? Keep records. Trust your gut, and talk to someone outside the situation who can give you a reality check. Trick number 5, social proof manipulation. Everyone is doing it. 10 million people have already joined. Your friends recommend this. We are tribal creatures. When we see others doing something, our brain assumes it must be correct. It must be safe. Smart manipulators fake or exaggerate social proof to push you towards a decision. Fake reviews, paid testimonials, inflated follower counts. Even in personal relationships, everyone agrees with me. You're the problem.
That's social proof being weaponized against you. How to spot it? Ask yourself, am I doing this because I actually want to, or because I feel like I'm supposed to? Trick number 6, the silent treatment as control. Most people think the silent treatment is just immature behavior. It's not. When used deliberately, it's a calculated power move. Silence creates anxiety. It forces the other person to fill the void, to apologize, to over-explain, to chase. The manipulator wins without saying a single word. Your response? Don't chase. Give them space. The moment you stop reacting to the silence, the power shifts back to you. Trick number 7, anchoring. And this one is used on you every single day, and almost no one talks about it. Someone gives you a first number or a first piece of information, and your brain locks onto it as a reference point. Everything after that is judged relative to the anchor. A negotiator says, "We were thinking $10,000. You counter with $7,000. You feel like you won. But they were never going to accept $10,000. The anchor was fake, designed to make $7,000 feel like your idea. Salary negotiations, prices, even arguments. Whoever frames the issue first sets the anchor. Defense. Always research the real value before entering any negotiation. Don't let someone else set your starting point. So here's the thing. Knowing these tricks doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you powerful. The goal isn't to see every person as a manipulator. Most people use these tactics without even realizing it. They learned them somewhere, they work, so they keep using them. But now that you can see them, you have a choice. You can pause, you can ask questions, you can protect your mind. Because the most dangerous manipulation is the kind you never see coming. And now, you see it. Which one of these hit closest to home for you? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. And if you've ever experienced gaslighting or love bombing, share your story. You might help someone else recognize what's happening to them right now. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to see it. And subscribe, because next week, we're going deep into how to psychologically protect yourself from narcissists. You don't want to miss that one. I'll see you there.